The final event of the XCR'15 series was the Town Relays. Coming into the final round, the men's Premier Division saw Box Hill having only a 1-point lead over Geelong. A win for either team would mean the season's premiership. The opening lap saw World Youth Championship representative Luke Matthews change first for APS, just ahead of rising star Zach Patterson of Knox. Next were Geelong and Frankston. Sean Guinea kept APS in the lead at the second changeover, but Brenton Rowe had Geelong close. Knox were next as Lachlan Mann handed over to Sam Crowther, while Jeff Risley was their team manager for the day. Geelong were now in the lead. Mitch Thompson to Harry Smithers.
Go, Harry.
Frankston and APS changed together. Knox and Melbourne Uni. Julian Spence up next for Geelong, while Jordan Nelson was getting ready for Knox. Dane Verway lifted Frankston into a clear second. Knox third. While Smithers had given it all for Geelong, next up was a trump card, Craig Mottram. Spence maintained the lead at the last changeover.
Go, Craig.
Nelson had moved Knox up into second as Adam Pike was the anchor. Frankston were next. Mottram ran the fastest split of the day, 10 minutes 40, to bring home the win and seal the premiership for Geelong region.
Thanks, mate.
Pike maintained second place for Knox. Sean Walton brought Frankston home for the bronze. Box Hill had to settle for fifth and see the premiership slip away.
Craig Mottram, congratulations. Geelong have taken out the XCR Premiership.
Yeah, fantastic. Obviously, we've got a good group of young, talented athletes and more mature athletes as well. So it's always good to be consistent over the season that we have, like we have this year, and come away with the premiership is fantastic.
Yeah, we interviewed Julian. I think it was down at Sandown, and the thoughts were, well, Box Hill is so far in front, we don't think we can do it, but we're going to give it a red hot go. So that red hot go has really paid off, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Julian's done a great job emailing out every week, rallying the troops, trying to get all those runners that we have in on our books to come and to turn up on a weekend and to come and run well. And obviously we were a bit far behind at Sandown, but Box Hill fell over at the Burnley Half a couple of weeks ago and probably left the door open for us. And today here on the Tam, we were 1 point down. We knew we had a strong team if everyone turned up to run, and we'd be hard to beat, and we did that, and we obviously come away with the win, which is great.
Team spirit must be pretty high down Geelong way.
But yeah, it is. I mean, I grew up running down there, obviously, and we've got a lot of young kids coming through the Little Ath system down there, and obviously Scrivo's got a really good group of talented kids down there as well, and then all the clubs come together. We're a conglomerate, obviously. We've got a lot of good clubs down there that come together to represent Geelong as a region through the XCR and track and field season as well, and it's great to be able to pull so many good, young, talented athletes together and create a strong team environment on the weekends.
And yourself personally, you seem to take a lot of joy out of running in the Geelong colours.
I love it. I mean, I spent, 16, 17 years travelling the world wearing Australian colours, and it's few and far between that I actually get to come back and run for Geelong. So then now I'm at the back end of my career, and I'm in Melbourne full time. I really enjoy coming out on a Saturday and running the cross country in particular, and competing for Geelong with friends and family. It's great.
And here are the top 8 results for the Premier men. For the women, Glenn Huntley had the premiership in the bag, but a notable starter was dual Olympian Lisa Waitman for Melbourne Uni. Waitman ran the quickest split of the day, 12 minutes 27, and was too quick for her next runner. Favourites Glenn Huntley were next as Tani Bird took over from Corinna Fife. Then Simone Quinn of Knox and Courtney Powell of Box Hill with some chasing to do. And chase she did, passing all in front of her to take the lead for Georgia Hansen. Melbourne Uni and Glenn Huntley change next. The Glenn Huntley movers and shakers, looking confident. Hansen kept the lead for Box Hill. Grace Cullick next. Melbourne Uni a clear second now.
1-6.
Glenn Huntley back in third as Julia Edwards hit the tan. Edwards took Cunters into the lead at the last changeover. Amelia Aslanides to run the anchor leg. Julie Norney up for Box Hill. Melbourne Uni in third place. Aslanides had no trouble to give the Hunters yet another win and premiership. Norney brought Box Hill home for second. And a leg charge from half marathon champ Virginia Maloney gave Collingwood the bronze.
37-38.
Yes, we're very happy with the win today. We've got, the season has progressed, we've got another great depth, so it's great to bring home another premiership this year.
Depth is probably the key to it, isn't it? Because you can sort of lose one or two, but you've got others that are just going to come through from Divi 3 or Divi 2 and take the spots, aren't they?
Yes, we're really, really lucky to have TV out at Monash recruiting a lot of, I guess, athletes around 18 and 19 years old taking up the sport. So we've got we're really lucky to have Monash behind us.
But today we saw people like Kelly Hetherington coming to the team.
Yeah, so that's the great thing about the tan. It's a bit shorter, so you get a lot of the sprinters coming out to test out the track before the track season begins.
So looking forward to XCR'15, and do you think the Hunters girls can maintain their domination?
I think we can, although I think there are some clubs that we're going to have to really watch our back next year and really make sure that we still are continuing to build up that depth behind Division 1.
Now yourself personally, you've got Melbourne Marathon not too far away. How are you shaping up for that one?
Yeah, look, I've had a few good training weeks. I've just, like a lot of Victorians, had a bit of a flu, but just getting over that and looking forward to racing in a few weeks' time.
And here are the top 8 results for the Premier Women. Keep watching ASFIC TV for more athletic action.